Hi friends, happy Monday. I can't believe it, but we are already down to our last two long vowels that we're going to finish this week. So we got long U today. We started it last Thursday and we're going to finish it today, and then tomorrow we go into the long E vowel sounds. So let's review our short vowel sounds before we change these short vowel sounds into the long vowels. So I have 3 kindergarten words here that you should be able to read. Each letter is making its letter sound, so they're sound out words. So we have C-U-T, and C-U-T says k, C says k, U says T says t, k, t, k, t, k, t, cut, okay? But if I add that silent E to the end of this word, I can change this word into a new word. So I'll keep the same 3 letters. So I'll do C-U-T, C-U-T, there's cut. But if I add that silent E on the end, that silent E is going to make this U say U instead of the short sound. So it's going to change cut to k-u-t, cute, okay? So this is not k-u-t-e, this is k-u, U is saying its name, the letter name, k-u-t, cute. So from cut to cute. All right, so that's the silent E rule. Again, I can do the same thing with this word. This is a kindergarten word that you should be able to sound out. C says k, U says B says b, k-ub, 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 cub. All right, but if I add that silent E to the end of cub, do you know what it's going to change it to? So I'll keep the C, the U, and the B. But if I add that silent E, what does that word change into? Think about it. So instead of the U saying I'm going to have this U saying U because of the silent E. So it's going to be k-u-b, k-u-b. This is one of those math symbols that we learned about, or I shouldn't say math symbols. I'm stuck on American symbols. But this is one of those shapes that we learned about in geometry. It is a cube, cube. So from k-ub to k-ube, cube. All right, let's take this word. This is a 3-letter kindergarten word. Each letter saying the sound that it should make. It's H says h, U says G says g, ug, 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 hug. All right. So if we add that silent E to the end of hug, what does it change it to? Think about it. I'm going to keep those same 3 letters, H, U, G, but now instead of just having H, U, G, I'm going to add that silent E, and I'm going to change hug, into huge, huge. Now this is hard because this G in hug is saying the g sound that we usually think of when we hear or see a G. But sometimes G can change into that J sound that we've talked about. So on this word it's huge, huge. So this G is actually making the J sound, like in giraffe. G can say J sounds too. All right, so we went from cut to cute, cub to cube, hug to huge. All right. So for today's long U lesson, I have 3 rules for you guys to think about when you're trying to figure out how to make that long U sound. So we just went over the silent E. You guys are super familiar with that. We learned about that in our classroom and on our on-home learning time. EW also makes that long U sound too. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because there's a squirrel in my tree outside, and I'm hoping that our dog Sadie doesn't see it. Sorry about that, squirrel. All right. silent E, EW saying U sound, and then U at the end of a word by itself will make the U sound also. So let's just do a little scavenger hunt on these words down here below, and we'll figure out which word belongs in which category, okay? So we have the word you, June, few, use, mule, cute, menu, cube, huge, and chew. All right, so let's take silent E rule first. Let's just look for words that have the silent E on the end, or words that have an E on the end. So we've got one here, June, cute. I see an E here on the end and an E here on the end. How about this one has an E on the end, cube. This one, use, has an E on the end, huge, has an E on the end, and mule has an E on the end. So in kindergarten, for the most part, you will see that silent E on the end of words making the U sound, okay? So let's just pop one of those into that category, and I'll let you guys do the rest at home. I'll do cute, and so I will put this down here and I'll write C-U-T-E, cute. Okay guys, the squirrel's right here really close, so hopefully she doesn't freak out. All right, let's do EW words. So I see words that have EW on the end. Here's one with EW, and here's another one with EW. So we have you, few, and you, chew. All right, so if you're going to eat something like popcorn or something, you better chew it really well before you swallow. So we'll put chew up here. All right, so we've got cute and chew. So when you have EW at the end of a word, it will make that long U sound. All right, the last rule that we're going to talk about for long U today in kindergarten is just words that end with U. So let's take a look at our group here. Let's see. I'll use my blue. So words that have U on the end. Here's one, U, and oh, here's another one, menu. Okay. So we have you, the word you, the sight word you, and menu, you, menu. So when you go in a restaurant, you look at a menu to decide what you want to eat. So we'll put you up here, Y-O-U. All right, so we've got cute following that silent E rule. We've got chew following the EW rule at the end, and U following the U on the end rule. Okay, guys? I will send this to your family so that you can practice this this week, and tomorrow we will be changing into the long E words, okay? And then that will wrap up our long vowels, and we've already finished our short vowels, so you guys will be good to go to first grade ready to read. All right, you guys have a great day. Can't wait to see your work later today.